Human beings can be extremely judgmental. Fortunately, you are the one in control over what others see in you. Here are 10 things others see from your first impression to help you adjust what you need to, whether it's for business purposes or simply for a second date. Aggressiveness. Sometimes first impressions can be totally wrong, yet they are often right on point. A small Canadian experiment of undergraduate women found that they were able to accurately assess how aggressive 37 different men were after looking at a photograph of their faces for 3 seconds. The researchers measured aggression by having the men play a computer game in which they had the option to steal points from another player. Intelligence. A 2007 study from Loyola Marymount University found that looking your conversation partner in the eye helps to encourage people to see you as more intelligent. For the study, 182 college students were asked to discuss an assigned topic in pairs for 5 minutes. Partners then rated each other on how smart they seemed. Results showed that people were perceived as more intelligent when they held their partner's gaze while talking. Social status. A Dutch study found that people wearing name-brand clothes, Lacoste and Tommy Hilfiger to be precise, were seen as higher status and wealthier than folks wearing non-designer clothes when they approached 80 shoppers in a mall. There were no differences in perceived attractiveness, kindness, and trustworthiness, just social status and wealth. Trustworthiness. Studies show that people judge others' trustworthiness right after meeting them. This had been tested by giving one group of 245 university students a tenth of a second to rate the trustworthiness of various actors' faces. Another group of 128 members were able to take as long as they wanted. Results showed that ratings of trustworthiness were almost identical between the two groups, suggesting that we figure out instantaneously if we can trust someone. Dominance. In an experiment from the University of Pennsylvania, undergrads looked at 25 photos of men, some with shaved heads and others with full heads of hair. The students rated men with shaved heads as more dominant. 2 larger follow-up experiments with 344 and 552 adults, respectively, had similar results. Importantly, researchers found that it was specifically shaved heads that people seemed to associate with dominance, not just the lack of hair. So if it's starting to go, you might want to shave it all off. If you're religious. People may be able to tell how religious you are simply by looking at how you hold yourself. One study from the University of California at Berkeley found that 123 undergrads could accurately assess 113 people's religiosity simply by looking at full-body photographs of those individuals. In this case, religiosity was measured by asking the individuals pictured, as well as 3 people who knew them well, to complete a questionnaire. If you're a competent leader. Researchers asked undergrads to review headshots of close to 100 managing partners at top law firms and rate them on different personality traits, including dominance, facial maturity, likability, and trustworthiness. The researchers combined the partners' scores on dominance and facial maturity to create a single power score, and combined their scores on likability and trustworthiness to create a single warmth score. People who scored higher on power tended to lead firms that were more profitable. If you're successful. If you want to look successful, get your clothes tailored. A British study of 274 people had them look at faceless photos of men in tailored versus off-the-peg suits for 5 seconds. They rated the guys in tailored suits as more successful. On the evidence of this study, it appears men may be advised to purchase clothing that is well tailored, as it can positively enhance the image they communicate to others. If you're extroverted. In just half a second, most people can accurately predict if you consider yourself an extrovert. That's according to a small study led by German researchers in which people looked at photographs of hundreds of faces and rated the people pictured on different personality traits. The researchers say extroverts generally display more cheerful expressions in photographs, so they're easy to spot. If you're adventurous. People don't just read into who you are from your appearance, but also from the way you move. In a small study, a group of students were shown video clips of other students walking, some with looser gaits and some with tighter ones. Just a few steps were needed to give the viewers a sense of the other person's personality. They tended to equate looser gaits with extroversion and adventurousness, while seeing the more clipped walkers as more neurotic. Interestingly, the participants were generally wrong in their assumptions. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Top Truths content. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at our videos here.